Welcome back, everybody. We're on our way to the big woods in Pennsylvania, and I've got the recurve with me today. We're gonna set up over a scrape that's been pretty active. There's been quite a few different smaller legal bucks that have been hitting it, and there's been some does in there. There's a white oak that's dropping acorns not too far from where I'm going to climb a tree, and anything will be fair game with a recurve. I still have yet to kill a buck with a recurve, so I'm not going to be too picky when it comes to the size or age class of this buck. If it's a legal Pennsylvania buck and it's within 15 yards of me, the recurve might eat as well as a big doe. I think today's the last day of the bear season in Pennsylvania too. I'm going to check that before I go in, but there has been a bear kind of running around in this lease as well, so I'll be game for whatever game comes within 15 yards of my tree that I climb. I shot my recurve a whole bunch today. I feel really good with it, shooting it really good, so I'm confident that if we get something in there tight, I can slip one right through the boiler room. We're pretty early. It's 2:30 right now. It's gonna be a great evening. It's, you know, overcast, kind of high pressure. Cold front has, you know, moved through this weekend, so I think the deer will be up on their feet, especially checking these scrapes. It rained for 2 or 3 days straight. They're gonna be out opening these scrapes up, so I think that's why I want to climb a tree right close to that scrape and maybe get an opportunity at a Pennsylvania 8-point buck. So we'll see you once we get there. Well, we made it here, and the wind is allegedly out of the west. And it don't feel out of the west whatsoever here, but that's the nice thing about having the climber. We're gonna set up so the wind's favorable no matter what to that scrape that I'm wanting to hunt over. So we're gonna grab our gear and head on in there. I got a lot of crap to carry here. And we're off. Well, I made it to that scrape where that camera's at. Right there. And this oak right here is dropping acorns. I mean, they're literally acorns everywhere over here. See, there's a scrape. There's a scrape. There's a scrape. This is like absolutely tore up in here. I need to get up the tree. We're gonna climb this maple right here, right up to that Y. Give us better back covering, facing right toward that scrape and that oak tree that's dropping all these acorns. Well, just got all the way up in the tree, got everything set up, camera arm, whole 9 yards. Getting my fingers out to get them put on for the recurve, and dropped them. Unbelievable. I probably could shoot without them, but I've been practicing with them all week, so. Yeah, I better climb back down and get them. Jeez. How stupid. Well, I'm officially set up. That was a lot of work. But I'm a little bit farther from the main scrape that I want to be, but I didn't want to be right on it because I didn't have any good cover. Whereas like this tree, I've got a big crotch in it right there. So when I stand up,
got great back cover with that crotch of the tree where it splits. But perfect case scenario is that they come from this direction, coming right through here. I get a shot like right here. Wind's coming like this, so I don't really think, I can't let them get to right in front of me. That big scrape with a camera on it is right over here. Right there. That's at like 32 yards, so it's a little bit far for a recurve, but if they come from this direction, I can shoot through here. There's another huge scrape right here that's all tore up freshly. I'd be okay with just a big doe. I've shot 5 deer, killed 5 deer in total with a recurve, never killed a buck. I had an absolute heartbreaker. It's a little farther than what I wanted to shoot her at. Oh, my rangefinder's in with a buck in Pennsylvania years ago. Hit it just a tiny bit low, and the deer ended up surviving, and the neighbor ended up killing it that same year with a rifle. But that was the only time I ever got a shot at a buck with a recurve. This woods that I'm in right now, I found a freaking beautiful set of sheds this year in the spring, but we haven't seen them on camera yet at all, surprisingly. We really don't have anything too exciting here yet, but I'm sure that'll change eventually. Something will move in here, but we'll see. Well, first deer was spotted at 420. Looked like a little buck kind of cruising. It's actually just kind of like jogging right across the top of the hill here. Oh, I just got a notification that the trail camera went off right over where that buck was. Yep. There he is. That was just now. That's a better look at him than I had. I could just see bits and pieces of him going across the top of the hill. He ran right in front of my cell cam on the side of the hill over there. needed that doe to come like 6-7 yards closer. She was at like 28 yards right here. And they were eating acorns. And I thought she was. I thought she was going to get a little closer because most of the acorns are right here at like 15 yards. But she just kind of did a loop, met back up with the other deer, and walked back away from me. So close. I needed literally 5 more yards and I would have let one have it, or try. Dang it. We still got probably 45 minutes worth of light, so maybe something else will come through.
Made it home from the Pennsylvania woods, and we were literally 5 or 6 yards away from getting a shot at that doe. She just had to come a little bit closer, and I would have let her have it with the recurve, but she was a little bit out of recurve range. She looped around and left, so I ended up seeing 3 different little bucks and then 4 doe and fawns. Two mature doe, it looked like, and a couple fawns. So it was a good sit. It was fun. We'll be back after them tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everybody.